Day 15. Weather channel. Partly cloudy with a light breeze. Expect lots of pollen. But yeah, Maria, now you understand, like, every time I hear that, I'm just like, nope, that's not how the United States works. Aunt Marnie said I need to write a thank you letter, so thanks for finding me in the forest and taking me back home. I won't go that far in the forest again. Jazz, you're adorable. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Thanks, Granny. Look at all the potatoes. So many potatoes. Potatoes. When I travel, I noticed the country roads got paved over a lot more often than a city one. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, thank you for the host also. Nice spicy watermelon. Yeah, so yeah, we have a real big problem with like potholes out here and that kind of shit. And it just kind of happens that way. You get kind of used to potholes, and it's kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. They legit wait till there's a pothole. Yeah, because it costs money to fill one in. They're not gonna do it until they have a reason. And even then, you'll be lucky if they actually fill it in. Let's be fair. If your city government fills in a goddamn pothole, like, be shocked. Because, like, them doing it willingly, without some kind of, like, board meeting to, like, take care of the problem is just shocking to everyone who lives here. Every day you live in fear of everything you know being destroyed by the fact the roads suck. This is coming from someone that lives here. I live out in the country, too. Like, if you knew the name of the city that I live in, you'd be like, holy shit, that's a country town. If I've ever heard it. Okay, so we're not getting that stuff. Message you the city I live in. Okay. Got like 19 messages from Kathy. There, you can have that, Maria. I trust you enough not to spread that around. Yeah, right. It's like the most country name ever. You're like, oh man, you live in Hicktown, USA, and I do. Okay, how much potatoes? That is a country name for someone. I know, right? If you look that city up on a map, by the way, the cities that are north and that's to the west of it is like also kind of a country town. There's lots of country towns around here that are just like, it's named like a country town. How can something be so country? Okay, so I wish I could tell you the story of this town. Because when you hear how this like town, like the entire story of this town, also this town is, Gonna give a little bit away. This town's a little bit famous because of a person who... This town got robbed. This town had a really famous person who lived in it. And also... Oh god, what else is famous about this town? A member of the Manson family lived here at one point in time. So if you can get those 3 down, you can pretty much figure out where I live. This town has a lot of things happening in it that happened in it a long time ago. And then you hear about like that name and you're like, oh, that's pretty country. Okay, let's get some potato seeds. Should we get potato seeds? I came to talk to you. Sweet Caroline. Bump up. She's literally coming this way. Chill out, Mom. Chill out. She'll be here in a minute. Actually, yes, we probably should buy some seeds. The country names of all country names. Yeah, like when I first told Jay where I live, she was just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck, man? I was like, I feel the same way. I told Alexa where I live, and she was like that. It's like, yeah, that's kind of how we feel. And I do wish I could say the name of it. It does hurt not to be able to say it and just be like, okay, well, I have to dance around what it is. Unfortunately, it's not like Dallas or like Fort Worth or any massive town. Oh, Penny. Probably should go see Rasmodius, just to go see him. Maria, have you ever played this game? He's romanceable? Oh my god. Be still my beating heart. Spicy watermelon. Who's your bachelor or bachelorette of choice in this game? Who do you go after in this game? As a form of, you know, marriage. Or partnership, I guess. Also, have you ever heard the dark theory about this game? Does it start with L? IDK, never played it. Huh? What's the dark theory? So, there's a theory in this game about how currently right now, every one of the villagers has a set thing that they're doing. They all walk around. They all do their own thing. They all pretty much just mind their own business. There's not a single thing they do that's like strange or weird, or they just kind of like, they have their own thought process basically. And then you start getting closer and closer and closer with them, and they start getting closer and closer to you as things like move on. And then when they finally move in with you, they just stop doing everything in their life. They basically help you on the farm, but they never go back to their same old ways. They never hang out with the same old people. They never like, they never go back to their normal. It's like they're moving with you, but like they're after you marry them, they're just kind of like a different person entirely. And there's this theory that like goes that you're the one causing it, and a bunch of shit like that. It's really weird. Sometimes you just can't talk to her. So like IRL, well, you know, in IRL, let's say, you know, I have Jay here. Jay moved away, but, you know, she still has her own freedom and all that good stuff. She has her own friends, which most of them are my friends, but beside the point. But, like, you don't change what your spouse does or talks to or anything like that. You just, like, you might change them, but, like, they're allowing you to change them. They don't stop their own schedule because of you in real life. If that means anything or it's easy to explain. It's not easy to explain in any way, but you know. What does this mean? Favorite thing, friends. I don't understand how it's filling up. Weird, huh? But yeah, that's the dark theory about this game. It's called the dark theory just because it's kind of like, oh, what does that mean? But it doesn't actually mean much of anything. It's only dark if you see it as dark. Have you ever heard the theory, the dark theory about Rugrats? Have any... Maria, so do I need to explain what Rugrats is? Let's see if I can... See how much of a dick I need to be today. Has Maria ever seen Rugrats? Yes, you have? Okay. Do you know what the dark theory behind Rugrats is? America, explain. No. So there's a theory that, like, everything that's happening in that show is, explain what Rugrats is. So Rugrats was an American cartoon that aired on the TV channel Nickelodeon. It's the same channel that aired Avatar: The Last Airbender here in the United States. Nickelodeon. If you need some context. Oh, we have Nickelodeon? Yes. So back in the 90s, before SpongeBob, let's age this real quick. There was a show called Rugrats, and this show had a bunch of babies on it. Tommy and Chucky and Dill and Lil, and they went on adventures. And there was also Tommy's cousin, Angelica, and they loved this dinosaur called Reptar. And Reptar was this whole thing, and there's like a bunch of stuff that happens with it. But, and like, Angelica's kind of cruel to the children, and like those kind of things. And Angelica had like a doll, and she had a best friend named Susie, and like all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so there's a dark theory behind that show that states that everything that happens in that show is actually all inside of Angelica's head, and that she might be a bit schizophrenic, and that the reason why the babies never age up in the show is because it's her schizophrenia acting up, and they're like Tommy, like Dill was like a stillborn, and that like Chucky had these problems, and it's like gets real crazy. And the creators have actually had to come out and say like, that's not true, this isn't a thing, we didn't intend for it to be taken this way. Like the creators have had to say stuff about it. They apparently made that show, awful show of All Grown Up. So All Grown Up was literally just supposed to be a TV special of a what if variety. What if we made all of the Rugrats characters and we age them up? That would be interesting, we think. And it was an interesting concept, but not like in a, we can make a whole show out of this kind of way. But it was an interesting concept. Like they did a like special where in the Rugrats universe, and like them as babies go, what happens when we all grow up? And then it does that Wibble thing where it like zooms out and they all grow up. And it's like, okay, well, we'll answer that question. And like the special that they did that involved the Rugrats themselves, like was actually really interesting to see. Like, okay, let's answer this what if question. And then they made a show about it, and the show wasn't great. It wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't good. The kind of dream effect, yeah. Like, the show wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. It definitely could have been worse. But yeah, that kind of like dream effect thing. And let's be fair, there was a show that I don't know if you guys got anywhere else in the world, except for Canada and the United States, called Mr. Meaty. I remember that show from Nightmarish Fuel. And if you've never seen that show, fucking keep it that way. Never go investigate that show. Ever. As long as you live, don't investigate what Mr. Meaty was. That show did not deserve to exist. I wasn't old enough to see that show. It's called Mr. Meaty. It was a bunch of people who worked at a fast food joint, There was an episode where someone like they were talking about oh god, tapeworms. Yeah, Mr. Meaty. They were talking about tapeworms, and also they had a goth on there that decided that she wanted to like feel pain, so she stuck her hand in the fryer and then like jumped in after her hand. Don't dig that shit. Don't dig that shit up. Shivers the puppets. Oh god, yeah, the puppets. If you ever want some nightmares, go fucking look up that shit. They banned episodes. Like Nickelodeon legitimately banned episodes from that ever being brought up. And Nickelodeon almost treats it like it never happened. They would rather bring up Invader Zim than bring up Mr. Meaty. They would rather bring up Johanna Vasquez and like Invader Zim and put Bloody Gur on the screen than ever talk about what happened with Mr. Meaty. That's the kind of shit that happened there. Yeah, but if you ever need nightmare fuel, I present to you Exhibit A. I'm one level away. Uh-oh, that's a bad thing. Okay, I have to pause time, because it's actually going to be a problem in a second. Okay. Mr. Meaty in the new Nickelodeon Smash game? No, like, legitimately, they are not allowed to, like, even bring it up, basically. It is a ban thing for them. Yes, I have time frozen. Cool. I did not need time to be frozen, but we're gonna go there anyway. Cool. Got the small steel sword. Cool. Good. Wait. Let's go fishing. Got it. I love the animation. Modifications, huh? Yeah. Didn't really run anymore so much as... Yeah, like I have the thing modified so I can go after 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I got sick and tired of like at 2 a.m. you just suddenly pass out for no reason. And I stay up past 2 a.m. It's actually almost 2 a.m. now. But yeah, Mr. Meaty is Nightmare Fuel. I think in the new game they have Danny Phantom and a few other people. We got a yam. Good. Good. We got a yam. We got that one and that one. Diamonds. amethyst up. I know we're getting Avatar Aang and Avatar Korra. Okay. Take the time pause off. Go to sleep. Level 5 farmer. Let's make crops worth 10% more. Level 6 farmer. Level 2 combat. Good. Oh my god, we made over 10,000. Nice. Nice. We made over 10,000. Look at that.